Good morning, everybody. My name is Mike at Filmboy24, and the time is here. It's here to reveal which camera shot which clip in my previous video. So if you haven't seen that previous video, go take a peek right now. Like I said in the goofy little intro, if you haven't seen the previous video, it's where I compared cheap or just really inexpensive cameras against, well, kind of expensive cameras on this end of the table. I'm not going to make this a very long, drawn-out, yakety-yak, rambly video like I usually do. I promise. I'll save that for another one. I'm going to get pretty quickly right to the results. If you haven't seen the previous video, go take a peek at it. I'll put a link to it up here somewhere. It's where I take these four cameras and I shoot one roll of film, a roll of Vision 3 500T outside. It was my wife and my daughter, and they were carving pumpkins for Halloween. And then I had four scenes, and we set up which camera shot which scene. I shot that roll of film in these cameras randomly. I didn't tell you which one shot which, but now I'm going to. Maybe it wasn't 100% fair, but it really wasn't my fault because, well, no one got it right. Let's start by saying that. I wasn't exactly sure what I was going to get because I shoot such a wide array of film and I process my own film, so I really wasn't exactly sure what I was going to get, but luckily I did mark each scene so I knew which camera it was. Without a lot more, let me show you the film really quick, and I'm going to put the camera that shot the scene above each one. Here it is. Yeah, I'm surprised too. And I really was surprised too because I expected more out of, well, what has kind of become one of my favorite cameras, this little Minolta XL401. It's not a cheap camera, but it's not been serviced, and like my Pinto reference in my last video, you could buy three 1971 Ford Pintos, and if any of them run, they're all going to run a little bit differently because of their lifespan. So that's kind of the case here. This camera I don't think has ever been serviced. It does have some issues, clearly, because film or clip number one well, to me, was probably the worst of all the clips. The Canon, I think, did relatively well. I think the big surprise in the bunch, well, maybe it's not a big surprise, because when I shot the video detailing this little Bell & Howell T30 XL, it did pretty good. And this is a really cheap camera. They're like 30 to 50 bucks or 40 to 50 bucks. Compare that to a $350 camera, $400 camera. Wow. It's like the old saying, you can't smudge a book by covering it. You just never know what you're going to get, even out of these lower end cameras. So don't expect, that you're not going to get good results from lower end cameras. Well, I hope you enjoyed this fun little experiment, and that's all it really was. It was meant for entertainment. Like I said in my previous video, I'm not shooting a resolution chart. I'm shooting different scenes with each camera in auto mode. I did it just for fun, and I had a lot of fun doing it, and I hope you did too. If you did have fun, do me a solid on this video. That's it. Hit the like button, subscribe if you feel like I've earned it, and until soon, the very next time that I see, well, all of you, this is a quick one, I will see all of you on the very next go-around.